Pessoal, ainda está rolando o Campeonato Mundial de Powerlifting Rock Clássico 2025, mas nesse vídeo aqui já confira as performances dos brasileiros, Juliana Carvalho na categoria até 52 quilos e Eudson Lima na categoria até 66 quilos.
We have Julia Carvalho from Brazil, 135 kilos. She shouts easy as she sets up for the bar, and I'm sure the weight was listening. She does indeed make easy work of it. It's 3 white lights for Julia.
You take the weight, it's the world's, no matter where you end up.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there, unfortunately. She has another shot of it on her third, and hopefully she can find that depth, but it'll be hard. 140 kilos for Julia Carvalho from Brazil, a 5 kilo jump. Smile right at the bottom there. She knew it felt good, and it looks good too.
Yeah, and even though it was slow and steady. And she never got bullied around by the weights and got pushed out of position.
Yeah, and based on that, imagine if she fails, she knows it's going to be right out of the hole once she got past that.
Chance you're going to miss your third deadlift. It really do. Every lift can impact the others behind it.
Julia Carvalho from Brazil, 145 kilos for a 5 kilo personal best. Looks very intense, very locked in right now. Just a little bit too much today, unfortunately, for Julia. From Brazil, 85 kilos. Very comfortable. 3 white lights, a good lift, Julia.
That world record bench, if you're wondering, or nothing.
Julia Carvalho from Brazil, 90 kilos. 5 kilo jump here from her opener. Very nice second attempt left Julia. 3 white lights and well on her way to perhaps reach for that 400 kilo total today. Julia Carvalho, 92.5 kilos, 2.5 kilo jump. Very personal best. Just gets glued there at the top, so close to locking it out. a big scream, charging onto the platform for her opening attempt of 150.
Nice opening pull. Nice belt unclaps as well.
Yeah, doing it with a little bit of sass. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Cavallo, 157.5 kilos. Just shy of her best deadlift of 160.
Yeah, nice second attempt. I think they 2.5 to 5 kilos, Amelia.
Yeah, she's really nice and patient off the floor and rewarded for it. I think 5 kilos probably is the max they should jump there if they want to. 62.5 kilos marches onto the platform with intent. Before a 2.5 kilo personal best on deadlift.
Now we thought 5 kilos. So did the coaching staff for Brazil.
She gets this. She ends on the 392 total. Look at that. So good.
And that was probably right on the money. I love it when we get the selection rate on the money ourselves as well, huh? Feels good?
It does, it does. Makes us feel like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
She's so close to getting that 400 kilo total now. Absolutely incredible. Starting to see Brazil bring bigger and bigger teams each year.
Two to one, it's good. Yeah, he's somewhat limping off there. This is from the angle, I think this ref gave him the red. Lima of Brazil, 202.5.
Seven and a half kilo jump, a little way off his best yet. So I think one of the lifters is probably adjusting for the day he's having.
Yeah, that was a good temp selection there. Oh, but the depth. And there's no white light. The head coach, Coimbra, about to walk to the jury. You need at least one white light to have that conversation. You know, that was right on that line, though.
Yeah, it is hard, I think. So after missing his second of 202.5, he's chosen to go up another 2.5 kilos. Not a PB, but maybe he thinks he's got it in the tank.
Yeah, it was, if I remember correctly, on depth. The strength looked like it was there. Ooh, so strength is there. I'm not sure about the depth again.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. Yeah.
Right. I think the weight is okay. And you know, to be honest, the second attempt, I remember the review, he got 3 reds and a bench, or if there's something, an infraction with your setup, you got to set up entirely different. You want to weight you're comfortable, you can still do all that with on the fly at an IPF World Championship. 122.5 for Hudson Lima. 3 white lights. $5-kilo jump and 5 kilos below his personal best. Also a master lifter and 15-year veteran.
A little tough towards the end there, but manages to lock it out and it's a good lift.
Udson Lima, 130 kilos, 2.5 kilo jump, just 2.5 kilos below his personal best.
Good fight there from Lima. And 2-1, a good lift. The yellow from the side referee. Have a look at that angle on the replay. Some wobble, but it doesn't look like there's any lifting. Has a best of 276.5. Wondering if maybe he's come down a weight class. Maybe dealing with injuries, a lot of question marks. Seems they changed the attempt, it might have been down. Looks good. I've got to say I was a little worried off the ground.
I'm going to be honest, yeah, he was just patient off the floor, but for a second, because we've seen some dramatics here.
20-kilo jump here for Lima.
Again, patient off the floor, but is a little slower. Think maybe a more conservative jump on the third.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't expect to see another 20-kilo jump there to his third. But same as his opener, you know, it was just extremely patient off the floor.
Mm-hmm. And this is another big jump, Amelia. Holy smokes.
Yeah, a bigger jump, in fact. A 27.5-kilo jump. I think he did lower his opener, so maybe just feeling it out as he's going along. But
I thought 230 was work. Was not anticipating an even bigger jump to a third. Yeah, that was very ambitious. But you don't know the backstories, and sometimes there are national records at play, and it's like, look, we're at the Worlds, load it up.
Lembrando que mais tarde eu vou estar trazendo aqui o que de melhor aconteceu nesse campeonato, então eu conto com a participação de vocês. Tem uma playlist especial aqui desse Mundial IPF que eu vou deixar bem aqui. E se tu não viu o primeiro dia, confira lá o primeiro dia porque foi espetacular.